Hello everyone, I am Chen Huang and my SID is 1155173827. Today my topic is about the paper and airdrop that preserves recipient privacy. It is the outline of today's presentation. To begin with, let's first take a look at the concept of airdrop and some related concepts in the field of cryptocurrency. Airdrop serves as a strategic approach to promote projects and distribute their tokens in the cryptocurrency ecosystem. They play a crucial role in bootstrapping and raising capital for projects while contributing to increased security through demonstralization. A typical airdrop involves the distribution of tokens to specific addresses that have engaged with, contributed to, or supported the project during its early development stages. These whitelisted addresses are often chosen based on their involvement, participation, or building activities within the project. Airdrops provide an avenue for projects to attract and reward early adopters, developers, and enthusiasts, fostering a sense of community and driving user engagement. By uh, by using airdrops, projects can raise awareness, stimulate interest, and incentivize individuals to participate actively in the project's ecosystem. This distribution method helps individuals to distribution method helps create diverse and widespread token ownership, promoting decentralization and establishing a solid foundation for the project's growth and success. Let's move on to the next concept, the concept of blockchain, since airdrops have a strong connection to blockchain technology. Blockchain technology has revolutionized various industries by providing a decentralized and secure method for recording and verifying transactions. At its core, a blockchain is an append-only log of transactions. Each transaction is uniquely identified by an ID and specifies the transfer of funds from inputs to outputs. The inputs are tuples consisting of the ID and witness, while the outputs are tuples containing the value to be transferred and the condition that must be fulfilled. To maintain the integrity of the blockchain, each block includes a cryptographic hash of the previous block, creating a chain of interconnected blocks. This ensures that for a block to be valid, its predecessor and all transitions within the block must also be valid. The blockchain's initial state is established through the genesis block. However, as today's paper shows, airdrop has a serious flaw. They offer no privacy to their recipients. And recent investigation into cross-blockchain analysis has highlighted a significant privacy flaw associated with airdrops. The flaw arises from the need for recipients to reuse their private keys when claiming the airdrops. By reusing wallet addresses across different blockchains, a relationship is established between transitions, exposing recipient information to external parties. This flaw is substantiated by a case study that examines a specific blockchain airdrop and it's across three distinct blockchains using addresses clustering techniques to establish one-to-one mappings. The study presents a co-cluster graph illustrating the interconnectedness of address clusters in the three blockchains. Each ellipse represents an address cluster within the blockchain, while the edge denotes the maximum set of shared addresses between corresponding clusters, denoted by squares of the same color. The absence of an edge signifies the absence of address sharing. The results vividly demonstrate the profound impact of address clustering, unveiling how participants unknowingly disclose ownership information about their addresses on one blockchain through their activities on another. This research uncovers the unintended information leakage caused by airdrops, exposing recipient privacy and emphasizing the significance of addressing this privacy flaw to ensure the confidentiality of individuals' blockchain activities. There are already some solutions to the challenge. Existing solutions fall short as sending fresh secret keys requires trust and present risks. An alternative is for recipients to prove their identities in zero knowledge, showing knowledge of a secret key without revealing which key. However, existing zero knowledge proof systems are computationally expensive and prone to incorrect execution. Today's paper gives their unique contribution. Their work builds an efficient and practical private airdrop system, PAD, using special purpose zero knowledge proofs designed for this task. To begin with, let's look at the definition of a PAD. A PAD enables a sender to create a token and secret for a specific recipient whose public key is denoted as PK. This scheme ensures that the recipient can claim the airdrop securely without revealing their identity to verify. We will then delve into the technical aspects of the PAD, including syntax, functional requirements, security requirements, and properties. First, let's look at the syntax. The PAD utilizes a signature scheme SIG, which is secure against existential forgery under a chosen message attack. PAD is defined by PAD is defined by four algorithms, as the slides show. First is the setup algorithm. It generates implicit input for other algorithms. Second is the send algorithm. It computes and outputs the public token C and secret S for recipient's public key PK. The next one signs the message using the token secret pair CS and secret key SK. The next one verifies the validity of the claim for token C. The last one is validate. The additional algorithm is to validate the token and secret for public key. The functionality of the private airdrop scheme ensures that verification and validation processes are successful. For any message, it requires the following iteration to hold with high probability, as the slides show. This condition is satisfied when PP is generated from setup function, PKSK is generated using generate function, CS is obtained from send, and SIG is generated by the sign function. The probability of this condition holding is at least 1 minus gamma, where gamma denotes the security parameter. The next one is the security requirements. The security of the PAD encompasses three crucial aspects: anonymity, unforgeability, and orthogonality to SIG. First one is the anonymity. The scheme ensures that the token C and signature reveal no information about the recipient's public key or secret key, except for a well-defined leakage defined by function, as shown in the slides. The leakage allows for controlled disclosure of information while preserving the claimant's privacy. You can see the definition from the slide. The next one is unforgeability. The private airdrop scheme must be resistant to forgery attempts. Specifically, it should be computationally infeasible for an adversary to generate a valid signature without access to the secret key. The last one is orthogonality to SIG. The PAD should be independent of the underlying signature scheme, SIG. The security of PAD should not rely on the security properties of SIG, ensuring that the flaws of attacks on SIG do not compromise the security of the private airdrop scheme. So in conclusion, the paper explores the technical aspects of the PAD. It discusses its syntax, including the algorithms, the four algorithms. Additionally, it highlights the functional requirements, ensuring successful verification and validation processes. Lastly, it emphasizes the security requirements of the scheme, including anonymity, unforgeability, and orthogonality to the underlying signature scheme. By understanding the PAD, we can better appreciate its role in facilitating secure and privacy-preserving airdrop transitions within blockchain ecosystems. Now, before we dive into the formal construction of two PAD systems, let's quickly review the zero-knowledge proof as shown in the slides. Okay, so let's move on to the formal construction of PAD. The first one is a private airdrop to ECDSA keys, aka PAD-DSA. PAD-DSA is an advanced cryptographic scheme tailored for ECDSA keys with rigorous security guarantees and well-defined syntax. By leveraging the properties of the underlying ECDSA signature scheme, PAD-DSA achieves privacy, unforgeability, and weak orthogonality, making it a robust solution for secure airdrop transitions. In PAD-DSA, the token C is generated as the fresh ECDSA public key derived from an existing key pair. The secret key SK is utilized alongside the recipient's secret key and the token C to sign a new transaction. This signature is verifiable by any blockchain verifier V using the token without gaining any knowledge about the recipient's public key. The cryptographic construction ensures that the recipient's identity remains undisclosed during the airdrop process, preserving privacy. The syntax of PAD-DSA involves four algorithms: set up, send, sign, and verify. As shown in the slides, the setup algorithm generates the required parameters, while the send algorithm produces the token C and secret S for a given public key PK. The sign algorithm is responsible for generating a signature using the recipient's secret key, the token secret pair CS, and the message to be signed. Finally, the verify algorithm is used to validate the claim for the token C. The secret. Next, let's move on to the security of PAD-DSA. The security of PAD-DSA is established through its anonymity, unforgeability, and weak orthogonality properties. Anonymity ensures that the token C and signature reveal no information about the recipient's key pair PKSK, apart from the limited leakage defined by the function. This property guarantees that the recipient's identity remains concealed, safeguarding privacy. Unforgeability ensures that it's computationally infeasible for any adversary to create a valid signature without processing the secret key. This property protects the integrity of the airdrop process, preventing unauthorized entities from forging valid claims. PAD-DSA also exhibits weak orthogonality to ECDSA, which means that even if the ECDSA or algorithm is compromised, the security of PAD-DSA remains intact. By modeling the ECDSA algorithm as an idealized ECDSA algorithm, PAD-DSA will achieve both unforgeability and weak orthogonality, providing additional resilience against related key attacks. Furthermore, PAD-DSA can be extended to other signature schemes such as EDDSA, allowing for its application in various cryptographic contexts. This adaptability enhances the effectiveness of the scheme in ensuring secure and confidential airdrop transitions. In summary, PATDSA is a cryptographically sophisticated solution designed specifically for private airdrops to ECDSA keys. Its well-defined syntax, functional requirements, and strong security properties make it a robust choice for facilitating secure and confidential airdrop transactions while preserving the privacy and integrity of the participants involved. Next, we will move on to a private airdrop to ISA keys. In this part, the paper proceeds in two steps. First, construct an interactive zero-knowledge proof of knowledge of the factorization of an ISA modulus and given the public Peterson commitment to this end. We then make this protocol non-interactive via the Fiat-Shamir heuristic yielding a private airdrop. We now introduce the first protocol. The first protocol solution arises in the form of zero-knowledge proofs, offering the capability to integrate them with airdrops to establish a system known as private airdrops. This integration empowers recipients to selectively disclose relevant information while ensuring the non-disclosure of extra details. The privacy aspects of this integration stems from the private airdrop protocol. Prospective airdrop recipients transmit a commitment message through a public channel. The commitment is then constructed by concatenating the recipient's public key with a secret integer and hashing the result. Consequently, prospective recipients can secure their participation in a planned airdrop without the need for public disclosure. Subsequently, the airdrop sender constructs a Merkle tree by hashing the commitments together. On its designed airdrop date, recipients can claim their airdrop by providing a zero-knowledge proof that attests to their authorship of a specific commitment within the tree. Importantly, recipients are now required to reveal the public key associated with their commitment during the process. As a result, recipients enjoy the benefits typically associated with traditional airdrops while preserving the privacy of their identity and sensitive personal data. To facilitate the verification process, the prover must demonstrate knowledge of factorization in an RSA system based on the commitments, as shown in the slides. This relationship is represented by the statement C, with the witness denoted as NPQS. In this proof, the prover sends two commitments, CP and CQ, pertaining to the factors P and Q, respectively, and establish that P multiplies Q equals N, while satisfying the condition that P is not equal to minus or positive 1 or positive or negative N, while the latter requirements may necessitate a substantial proof size. Efforts have been made to mitigate this issue by executing the proof within a smaller group of a known prime order, such as an elliptic curve. Here we present a fully interactive ZK proof, zero-knowledge proof of knowledge for a modified version of the formation relationship. As shown in the top picture of the slides, this protocol encompasses the three subprotocols as defined, with the validity and zero-knowledge properties of the overall protocol derived from this constituent subprotocols. By incorporating ZK proofs into airdrops, the concept of private airdrops emerges, enabling recipients to share pertinent information selectively while preventing the exposure of unnecessary details. Through the utilization of commitments, Merkle trees, and ZK proofs, recipients can claim their airdrops without revealing their public keys, thus ensuring the preservation of their privacy. This innovation of cryptographic techniques with airdrops mechanisms establishes a path towards more secure and privacy-enhanced distribution of digital assets. However, one of the major disadvantages of POKF of the first protocol is the high cost. That's where a modified version comes. The second protocol presents a formidable solution to the challenges faced by its predecessor, which suffer from a high cost. In this section, in the slides, we unveil a protocol that not only mitigates the burden of verification and communication, but also embraces the disclosure of a solitary bit concerning N. While this leakage may raise eyebrows in certain scenarios, it proves acceptable within the realm of private airdrops. To attest knowledge of the factorization of N, the prover established a compelling relation that encapsulates the following conditions, as shown in the slides. Remark it is noteworthy to mention that conventional hardware security tokens exemplify the manifestation of the signing oracle abstraction for ISA keys. Now we embark upon the presentation of an interactive ZK-PK relation, as shown in the slides, capitalizing on the groundbreaking findings of some former researchers. It is worth noting that this relation discretely reveals the fact that integer t represents a quadratic residue module, the enigmatic committed N, as discussed below. This leakage effectively amounts to a solitary bit, all while resting upon the edifice of standard cryptographic assumptions. This is the as shown in the slides. This is the as shown in the slides. This is the formal protocol of the modified version. And you can see that it consists of 4 parts, and we will omit this. This is how the picture reveals how it works, and for the technical details, we will just omit it for the sake of time reason. In conclusion, PADDSA, the second protocol of PADDSA combines the power of cryptographic technicals, zero knowledge proofs, and advanced mathematical constructs to establish a cryptographically secure framework for demonstrating knowledge of the factorization of N and the quadratic residue T. This protocol significantly reduces the verification costs compared to its predecessor, the first protocol, while maintaining a high level of confidentiality and security. Also a special remark, the cost of verification of the second protocol is primarily dominated by the evaluation of a ZIQ function, and it is proven to be smaller than the first protocol, and we will not talk it in detail in the presentation. It will be discussed later in the report. So based on the above material, we can construct PAD, the formal PAD RSA, by applying the Fiat-Shamir heuristic to the interactive ZKPK protocol from the above sections. Yeah, I will omit this for time reason, and it will be discussed in detail in the report. So next is finally, let's talk about the evaluation of PAD RSA, which will be mainly focused on the cost of privacy. Yeah, the evaluation of PAD RSA compared it to standard RSA signatures in terms of size, signing time, and verifying time. The evaluation part is not the main focus of today's presentation. So we only talk about regarding signing and verifying time. The C implementation of SAND had comparable cost to generating a standard RSA signature for 4096-bit modulars. These results and all the results provide insights into the performance and size characteristics of PAD RSA, highlighting the trade-offs compared to standard RSA signatures. Further details can be found in the report. So, in conclusion, in today's presentation, we have introduced private airdrops, allowing users to create signatures using their cryptographic credentials without revealing them. We presented concrete PAD for ECDSA and RSA keys. For RSA keys, we developed a new zero-knowledge proof for the factorization of a committed integer in groups of unknown order. So in my opinion, the PAD protocol benefits both regular users and token issues by enabling them to launch their new tokens through private Genesis airdrops. While the computational expenses are higher, I consider this to be an acceptable compromise to considering the rapid progress of scaling solutions. The primary significance lies in the fact that private airdrop contributes significantly to safeguarding the fundamental principles of the crypto community, namely ensuring security and anonymity for everyone involved. Okay, that's all for today's presentation, and here are a small list of some references used in the presentation. So if you have any interest, if you are interested in the topic in the paper, you can use these references to learn more. Thank you.